For my part, I will explain the concept of money, payment system, and financial inclusion in relation to e-wallet in Malaysia. According to monetary theory, money performs four main functions. First, it acts as a medium of exchange, which means it is used to buy goods and service. Second, it serves as a unit of account to measure the value of goods and service. Third, money acts as a store of value, allowing people to save purchasing power for future use. And finally, it serves as a standard of deferred payment, which enable future payment such as loan and debt. Apart from money, a payment system also important because it facilitates the transfer of funds between individuals, businesses, and financial institutions. Today, payment systems have become more advanced, moving beyond cash transactions to include digital payment methods such as online banking, mobile banking, and e-wallet. Next, let's look at the evolution of payment system. In the past, people used the barter system where goods were exchanged directly for other goods. However, this system was inefficient because both parties needed to want what the other person offered. As a result, commodity money, coins, and bank notes were introduced. Over time, payment methods continued to evolve with the introduction of check, debit card, and credit card. With rapid technologies development, internet banking and mobile banking become widely used. Today, e-wallet have emerged as one of the most popular payment methods because they are fast, convenient, and can be accessed through smartphone. This evolution shows how technology has transformed the payment system and increased efficiency in financial transactions. Next, moving on the concept of financial inclusion. Financial inclusion refers to the ability of individuals and businesses to access affordable and useful financial services such as payment, saving, loan, and insurance. E-wallet play an important role in promoting financial inclusion. This is because they provide easier access to financial service, especially for individuals who may have limited access to the traditional banking service. In addition, e-wallet reduce transaction costs and encourage more people to participate in digital payment. As more individuals use digital financial service, participation in the formal financial system increase. As shown in the framework, e-wallet adoption lead to easier access to financial service, lower transaction costs, greater participation in the formal financial system, and ultimately change financial inclusion. From the perspective of money theory and policy, greater financial inclusion can strengthen the effectiveness of monetary policy because more people become connected to the formal financial system. Okay, based on previous studies, several research has highlighted the importance of digital payment system and e-wallet. Delbert and colleagues found that technology's innovation has significantly changed consumer payment behavior. Ozili suggested that digital finance contribute positively to financial inclusion by reducing barriers to accessing financial service. Meanwhile, Theo and colleagues found that convenience, security, and ease of use are among the key factors influencing e-wallet adoption. In addition, studies by Demigert, Khan, and Sahey show that digital financial service and financial technology can improve access to financial service, and especially among underserved community. Overall, the literature suggests that e-wallet have significant potential to enhance financial inclusion and support economy development. In conclusion, e-wallet are not only a digital payment innovation but also an important tool for changing and financial inclusion in Malaysia. By improving access to financial service and encouraging participation in the formal financial system, e-wallet can support economic growth and strengthen the effectiveness of monetary policy.
Hi everyone, I'm Asul. My part was covered section 3.0, the development of e-wallet in Malaysia, starting with the 3.1, the growth of digital payment and adoption. Between 2022 and 2025, the value of e-money transaction almost quadrupled from 71.1 billion to 272.5 billion. At the same time, e-payment transaction doubles, going from 9.2 billion to 18.4 billion. That means East Malaysian made about 530 digital payments per year, more than one payment every day. The growth has been steady, not explosive, about 25%, then 28%. The back to 25 years, on the years, this is show the market is maturing, not just experiencing a short term of the boom. On adoption, about 60% of Malaysians use digital payment in the last 3 months. Touch and Go is still the leader with 70%, followed by MAE at 44%. Since the number add up to more than 100%, it means most people usually use more than one e-wallet for a different needs. Moving to the 3.2, the government has been working on the two track at the same time. On the growth side, the financial sector blueprint set 15% growth target, but the market already hit 70%. It also provides 150 million to help SME adopt digital payment, the My Digital Super App as a national digital identifier, with a built-in e-wallet designed with a strong privacy so no personal data is stored. And this year, iPayment was launched, bringing e-wallet into government service. On the regulation side, Bank Negara has raised the compliance bar. The new policy document on electronic money, effective this year, tightened governments and requires stronger checks, including anti-money laundering, section screening, and the real time of monitoring. So overall, the government isn't just promoting on e-wallet; it also building safeguard at the same time as the cross. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Shazani binti Ahmad. So now I will present about role of e-wallet in financial inclusion. Firstly, e-wallets improve access to financial services. People only need a smartphone and internet connection to make payments, transfer money, and pay bills without going to bank. This is especially helpful for people living in rural areas where bank branches are limited. Popular e-wallets such as Touch and Go e-wallet, Boost, and GrabPay provide these services. Government programs like Ibeli Rahmah and Imadani also encourage more Malaysians to start using e-wallets. As a result, more people can participate in the formal financial system. Second, e-wallet reduce transaction costs. Consumers save money because they do not need to travel to banks or pay certain transaction fees. Business also reduce costs because they handle less cash and can accept payment through Do It Now QR. Lower costs make financial services more affordable, especially for low-income users and small business. Next, e-wallets increase economic efficiency. Payments and money transfer can be complete within seconds, making transactions faster and more secure. Business also benefit because digital records help with bookkeeping, monitoring sales, and analyzing customer spending. Overall, this improves productivity and support Malaysia's digital economy. Besides that, e-wallet benefits small business and SME. Instead of buying expensive card machines, they can simply use QR codes to receive payments. Many e-wallet providers also offer cashback and promotional campaign to attract customers. Digital transaction requests can also help business apply for financing. This helps SMEs grow and become part of the formal financial system. Lastly, e-wallets support Malaysia's transition towards a cashless society. Today, people use e-wallets for shopping, transportation, food delivery, parking, tolls, and online purchases. The COVID-19 pandemic also increased the use of contactless payments. The government and Bank Negara Malaysia said continue promoting digital payments to strengthen the digital economy. However, challenges such as digital literacy and internet access still need improvement.
Assalamualaikum, Madam. I'm Wano Syafizatun Nazihah binti Wasman. Today I want to present about the issue of e-wallet. Okay, e-wallet have a transformer there where people make payment by providing as a fast, convenient and cashless transaction method. However, they appear their growing popularity, there are still severe challenge the effect with widespread adoption. Okay, first one, issue the digital divide. Not everyone has access to smartphone, stable internet and digital skill. This is especially true for people living a rural area and some elders use. As a result, they may find it difficult to use e-wallet service. And then about the security risk. Security is one of the bigger concern for e-wallet user. There is always a risk for hacking, scam, identity theft, and data break. Their risk may cause financial loss and reduce user trust in digital payment system. And then third point is about issue lack of financial literacy. Okay, some users do not fully understand how to use e-wallet safely or how to manage their spending. This can lead to overspending, poor budget, and become victim of online scam. Okay, and then about the issue limited acceptance. Through e-wallet, borrowing through e-wallet become more popular. Not all business accept them as a payment method. May some small business is a rural area still prefer cash, making e-wallet less convenient for customer. Okay, and then about the depend of technology nowadays, e-wallet really having on a smartphone, the internet connection and system availability. If there is a network problem and low phone battery or system error, user may not be able to complete their payment. This about the e-wallet. Now I will to explain about the challenge of using e-wallet. The first challenge is security and privacy. Use of may face risks such as hacking, scam, fraud, and data broke. This cyber threat can expose personal and financial information, cause used to lose trust in the e-wallet service. And then about the limited merchant acceptance, even through e-wallet become more popular, some business, especially the small rental, still do not accept e-wallet payment. And then okay, then willing e-wallet more to be improved user confidence and concern more people and business to adapt digital payment system.
Now, I would like to present about a case study, which is Malaysia e-wallet growth and financial inclusion. For the Malaysia e-wallet growth, which are rapid increase in e-wallet usage, which have Touch and Go, Boost, GrabPay, MAE, and ShopeePay, and government initiative, which have e-Tunai, Rakyat, e-Belia, dan e-Madani. More Malaysians are adopting cashless payment. And for the impact on financial inclusion, they improve access to financial service and convenient and secure digital transaction, and they also support unbanked and low-income communities. And lastly, they help SME accept digital payment and expand their business. Okay, for the ASEAN comparison, which have country Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Thailand. Okay, for Malaysia, they have a key achievement, which is strong government support and widespread QR payment adoption. For the Singapore, they have advanced digital payment system with high banking access. And for the Indonesian, e-wallet improve access for millions of unbanked citizens. And lastly, for the Thailand, PromptPay enable fast and low-cost digital transaction. Okay, for the conclusion, each ASEAN country has a different strategy, but all use e-wallet to improve financial inclusion and support economic growth.